Welcome back. I'm Mike, and this is my video show thing. I apologize for my illness if I sound a little cruddier than usual. So I hope everybody enjoyed their Black Friday shopping and got all the swag they were looking for and didn't get seriously injured. I didn't do the Black Friday shopping thing. I prefer Cyber Monday because waiting in line with people who would trample you for electronics is just crazy. I locked down some good deals though at Project for Human People. So I got a SourceFed poster for $5. Can't beat that. And some of the tech sites like Newegg and Tiger Direct, they had really good deals on games. Most notably, they had Call of Duty Black Ops for $39 as opposed to $59. So if you were smart enough to wait a couple days before buying it, I wasn't, then good for you. If you haven't done all your holiday shopping, you're still looking for some ideas, and you want to give in a profound way that's meaningful, how about indestructible balls? I mean ball. What I'm referring to is the One World Football Project. It's funded by this rock star guy. What's his name? Oh yeah, Sting. So Sting helped fund this guy named Tim Jargine. You see, one day Tim was watching TV and he saw a bunch of images on the news of kids in these refugee camps kicking nothing around but rocks and garbage. For all of you that don't know, soccer or football is probably the most popular sport in the world, and kids in these third world countries and really terrible places love it. So Tim quickly realized that the reason why these kids are had to kick around garbage is that traditional soccer balls don't really hold up in harsh environments like in these refugee camps, because typical soccer balls are made for grass. So Tim quested for a way to find an indestructible football. And long story short, he succeeded. He managed to make a ball, believe it or not, out of that material that, what are those shoes? Crocs are made out of. Croc ball. The ball bounces and feels as the same exact weight as a soccer ball. But here's the catch. The ball bounces like a soccer ball, it's indestructible, resistant to punctures, and it can re-inflate itself. I mean, you can even drive over this thing. I mean, they have a YouTube video of a lion at a zoo playing with this soccer ball, and like the lion's like biting it, like clawing it, and there's like not a mark on it at all. So Tim had his indestructible soccer ball, so he got together with his good buddy Sting, and they started the One World Football Project. The way it works is people like us, we can buy a soccer ball for about $40, and what they do is they donate another soccer ball to one of these kids in these refugee camps or villages in some third world country so they have something to play with. And these kids get to get away from their troubled everyday lives to enjoy a nice simple game of soccer. In my last video, I talked about how things in other places are not as good as they are here, and this is a prime example of that. So here's your chance to not only get a present to get someone up off their ass, but you can actually make a profound difference for someone on the other side of the world. It's kind of like buying Toms. Like when you buy a pair of Toms, they donate a pair of shoes to a kid somewhere else in the other country, but you're actually getting something that's very durable as opposed to something flimsy like Toms. There's a great story about this on the internet. It's on an APM website. It's American Public Media, and the website is called thestory.org. Or if you're just interested in learning more about how to acquire one of these indestructible soccer balls or just learning more about the whole project, I'll include links in the description below. Now people, I'm what people might call a nerd or a geek or whatever adjective you want to fill in that space. I like video games, comic books, anime, cartoons, you name it. The idea behind these stories, or even just the characters, they resonate with me. I mean, sometimes I just feel like I can relate to those characters. For example, how they have to deal with adversity and have the fortitude and determination to carry out goals. And really, these are some of the best ideals that humanity has to offer. Now, people don't have superpowers. Well, I don't have superpowers. You might have superpowers. But I don't think people really love these characters for their superpowers. I think it's more or less what they represent and their ideas and their beliefs. Sometimes it's just a quality that maybe we see inside ourselves. I think I have like 3 friends who think they're Batman, actually. Adam. Most of you guys know me, and you probably know that if I had to pick a character to associate with, it'd be like Naruto Uzumaki from the manga Naruto. Now, I'm not a ninja, but there are qualities about the character that I just really respect and relate to. So my question to you guys for this week is, if you could be any superhero for their qualities, not necessarily their powers, who would you pick? Please feel free to comment in the section below or on Facebook. I'd also like to take this opportunity to do a quick shout out to some of my friends who are also starting their own YouTube projects. My buddy Sauce is doing movie reviews, and I'll put a link in the description to his channel. Some of my other good friends have started a sketch comedy type channel. They're called Barely Liable. And yet another group of my friends are doing some kind of interesting stuff. I don't really know what to call it, but they're called The Good Kids, and I'll put a link to their channel below as well. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you like what I'm talking about. Follow me on Twitter at Space Mannequin, and I hope this has been fun, and thanks for watching, guys.